January 28, 1986, Cape Canaveral, Florida.
And here comes the flight crew now.
Ellison Onizuka, his 6 crewmates, including the first civilian astronaut, school teacher Krista McAuliffe, are ready to launch on the Space Shuttle Challenger.
We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
Roger, roll, Challenger.
You know, we were relieved when it said liftoff, and we watch it ascend.
Engines at 65%, 3 engines running normally, 3 good fuel cells, 3 good APUs.
And that one was very different.
Engines throttling up, 3 engines now at 104%.
Challenger, go at throttle up.
Challenger, go at throttle up. Flight controllers here looking very carefully at the situation. Obviously a major malfunction.
From there, it was kind of a blur, but something that takes a while to sink in.
What appears to be a major catastrophe in America's space program. Challenger, only seconds after leaving the launch pad, according to NASA, has exploded in midair.
All 7 astronauts aboard the Challenger died.
The sacrifice of your loved ones has stirred the soul of our nation.
Recovering the wreckage was the largest underwater salvage operation in U.S. history, pulling nearly 14 tons of debris out of the Atlantic Ocean.
I was told that there were 9 items of El's personal flight kit that floated up to the surface. One was a soccer ball.
Ellison's soccer ball, signed by his daughter and her teammates, was found inside a bag floating in the Atlantic. One of the only items recovered completely intact. The ball was given back to Ellison's wife, Lorna, who returned it to Clear Lake High School.
I wouldn't have wanted to become a recovered artifact sitting in a locked vault somewhere, archived forever. If there was any speak left, El would have wanted it to speak.
But time persisted. The ball faded into the background, forgotten, until January of 2016, when astronaut Shane Kimbrough, a Clear Lake parent who was preparing for his next mission to space, learned of the ball's story from the school principal. 9 months later, Kimbrough and the soccer ball traveled to the International Space Station. Where 254 miles above the Earth, a journey that started more than 3 decades ago was finally complete.
It was a bit emotional, and just thinking about where this came from and what had happened and what had transpired over these many years to get to that point.
It was hard to fathom, in a sense. For me, it was a little bit of an old ache that comes back, but at the same time, it's all the feelings that I felt when Al flew. Happy, gratified, thankful, very thankful that it's finally made its way to where Al would have wanted it to go.
The ball would spend 173 days in space, orbiting the Earth nearly 3,000 times before returning safely. Its journey ends here, inside the halls of Clear Lake High School. The students who passed by it were born nearly 2 decades after the disaster that transformed it. But its meaning is not lost.
I hope there's just a takeaway. It's been on a journey that you may not get to go on, but it's here. And what you do means something.
We will never forget them, nor the last time we saw them, as they prepared for their journey and waved goodbye, and slipped the surly bonds of earth to touch the face of God.